Hello and welcome to my video broadcast of using Netapp SVM disaster recovery and the steps to set it up and successfully deploy it in your environment. Hi, this is Mark Schaefer with Insight. I am a senior architect in the St. Louis area. I've been working with Netapp for approximately, let's just call it 25 years. Been a storage data center architect for a little longer than that. It's my first time kind of running through SVM Dr, so it might be a little bumpy along the way, but I wanted to show you my first time and kind of show you what it's really like in the streets. So again, it could be a little bumpy. I'm following uh, a Netapp guide. It's document number 2839856. I'm seeing if I can stick this in the broadcast real quick. So if you look, SVM Disaster Recovery Preparation Express Guide, here is the link. So I don't want to hide anything. I am following a semi-script, but again, never done this yet, so it might be a little bumpy. And what I've got here is two single controller simulators. What you'll notice is one cluster is set at 192, 168, 121. That's again a single node cluster running simulator. And I also have this one in this window that is 192, 168, 1.26. Two separate clusters on the same network. I don't have the advantage here in my lab to have two separate subnets, but trying to simulate one site to another SVM Dr without a very complicated lab. So let's get started. I scrolled past where I was supposed to start, so let me get to the beginning here. Preparing the cluster. Verify the source and destination clusters are peered. So I need to do, you know what I need is it wants me to, SSH into both. So I will do that right now. I'm going to do that off screen and then I'll drag it in. Again, this is a little bit on the fly, so sorry I'm not ready for this. Okay, here's cluster one. I'll try to keep them, left side will be source, right side is destination. Oh. Okay, there's that cluster. So what it's telling me to do is I know I haven't set up a peer yet, so cluster peer show. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I would guess. Cluster peer show. Okay, and while we're in the command line, let's just do a couple commands to show you that I really am running what I say I'm running. Cluster show, so single node, cluster show, everything is, and then it wants me to do a license show. License show. I do not have SnapMirror on this side. That's going to be a problem. FlexClone, SnapBlock, SnapMirror. I need SnapMirror. Sorry, folks. Let me pause the video real quick. Can I pause? Yes. Am I recording? Okay, so I'm back. So if you notice here, I have all the same licensing, SnapMirror, FlexClone, SnapLock I have on the destination, but I don't think I'm going to use that at all for this, so shouldn't matter. So okay, let me get back to what I'm looking, license show. So what it wants me to do is create the exact same jobs on each cluster. This is all defaults right now, so job, schedule, show, or cron show. So it looks like I've got a bunch of stuff on here. Kill row 0. Let me get all this set up because I just logged in. So job, schedule, cron show. Job, schedule, cron, show. Yep, they're the same because they're both defaults, so it is what it is. Non-root aggregate with free space at 10 gig, create a non-root aggregate. Okay. Let me just see what I have here. I don't think I have. Okay, I've got a 9.9 here. So cluster, wait, what am I doing? df minus a minus h. I don't want snapshots minus x. So there we go. I got almost a 10 gigabyte, but obviously it's simulator. I don't have much space. So we're going to create up here at this point. Okay, let's do this. So create a cluster peer from the local cluster by doing cluster peer create. Okay, I need to create an inner cluster lift. Wasn't prepared for this. Let me see. Okay, I've got 30s available. So let's do net int create dash roll. I forgot how to create an inner cluster lift. Okay, I'm going off script here. Like I said, it might be a little bumpy. Create a inter cluster lift Netapp. I think I just define it through the cluster SVM. Okay, we're going to do it the way I hate doing it, but I'm going to do it this way anyway. Network overview. Network interfaces, add inner cluster. By the way, this is 913 P4, I think. So we're going to call this intercluster. And I don't think I have to create. So we're going to do 30. Come on. Okay, it might need 2, but we're going to find that out. So let's go to network, overview. Add. Come on. Inner cluster. And I forgot what I called this. Oh, just inner cluster. Inter cluster 02. IP address. Subnet mask 24. Save. Okay, so let's get back to our main topic here. So we're going to do what did I do here? I did. So cluster, cluster peer, create dash peer. Hope it doesn't make me create 2. 192.168.1.31. So enter the passphrase. So I'm going to enter the passphrase. The passphrase. See how long this takes. Very simple. Let me just make sure I can ping across here. Ping 30 dash SIM02 dash lif enter cluster. Okay, I can ping across, so it should be talking. Hello. Let's try pinging from this side. What did I do wrong? Ping 192. Whoops. Ping minus. Yeah. 192.168.1.31 dash v server NA sim 913 lif enter cluster. I obviously did something wrong. So let's go look at that. So inner cluster, let's edit it. Come on. I don't know why it won't let me see the port it's on. Let's migrate it. It's on D, so that is not. Let's migrate it to C. Let me see what management is on. This is on. I can't tell from the GUI. Net and show. So intercluster. E0C. So is cluster management is home false. So let's do. Okay. Net and show. Why did inner cluster go to D? Going back to C. I don't know if I like that. Intercluster. Migrate. Migrate. Okay. Now let's check that ping. Again, very bumpy, bumpier than I expected. I might filter some of this out. So I can ping him. He can't ping me. Right? This is 30, and I pinged him. And this is 31. Control C, net and show. And our cluster is on A. That's possibly why. Can I migrate that to C? I don't think it's going to let me. Let's migrate this. I kind of like the idea of it being on. I can ping that way, but not that way. Okay, there's a gateway or subnet mask or something wrong. Everything's right there. ABCD's all in the same broadcast domain. Broadcast domain show. Oh, why can't I ping? Oh. This is the first. I'm going to pause here. Sorry, folks. Okay, you all knew the problem the whole time, and you were hiding it from me, so thank you for that. Let me get logged back into the cluster. You guys didn't tell me that I put a duplicate IP on the inner cluster lifts. That's why they couldn't ping each other, which makes sense. Should have checked that first. They were both set to 192.168.1.30. And guess what? It was supposed to be 30 on the source, 31 on the destination. So I think my cluster's still coming up. I rebooted it and checked the network interfaces and everything else, and then realized that the duplicate, and so it's just coming up now. So I have a feeling the web server's not available yet, but we'll do it. We'll at least get the. We have the. So we're back at the cluster peer create. So this should work now. Yes, okay, so I said the passphrase. If I could spell. I don't know if I spelled that right. The passphrase. The passphrase. All right. Okay. Go to the other cluster, cluster peer. Create dash peer address 68.1.30. Bam. Enter the passphrase. The passphrase. The passphrase. All right, and the web page just came up. Well, that's even better news. So let's get logged in here. Don't look at my password, please. Okay, let's get back to the command line. So now we do cluster peer show minus instance. All right, then we're peered with number 2. Am I supposed to look at anything? Let's do this sign. Cluster peer show minus instance. Okay, remote cluster health true. Remote cluster nodes, remote cluster health. It doesn't say yet. It must still be looking that up. Cluster peer health show. Okay, might take it a second, but cluster peer health show. True, true, true. Cluster peer health. True, true, true. Okay, so our peering is up. Create a destination VM. Cluster must have at least one non-related with sufficient space. If you want to assign IP space, you must have created the IP space. A destination SVM can be used only for one source SVM, and the destination SVM cannot be the source of any others. Okay. Steps. So go to the destination VM and do vserver create vserver. And we're going to do destination SVM01 subtype DP destination. Enter. vserver create. Verify the status. vserver show. Okay, it's created and stopped and running. So I can't speak, the destination SVM, by the way, let's just go look here. Let's just do a little GUI little searching. So the source SVM, this is going a little slow. Let's look at the destination since this one's been up and running for a while. Nope, they're both slow. So here's destination VM. Here's source SVM. So let's go into the source. Let's go into the destination. So the source has NFS, SMB, and iSCSI set up. It's got volumes. Let's look at this one. This one says nothing configured really, right? I mean, it's just a dead SVM with no volumes. Well, you saw me just create it, so you know there's no volumes. But anyway, so volumes, there's just an SVM root right now. And I just want to show you that that SVM is functional. So let's just add a SMB, let's just call this CIFS 02 dash, basically one gig. It doesn't like dash, so CIFS 02 underscore 1. We're going to share via SMB CIFS, and we're going to save. So that volume's on the SVM. That's already there. So there is an active SVM on the destination. Just to show you that it's not going to affect that at all. So there's my source, and I do have, I do have some volumes on here. So if you look, I've got a CIFS volume, I've got a SAN volume, which is basically iSCSI, and I've got my root, which is going to be replicated. So view the status of the vserver show. It's a DP destination, so create the SVM relationship. So we're going to do, you must create the SVM between the source and destination of the peered cluster must authenticate on the destination cluster. So we're going here again. Destination cluster, vserver peer create vServer, and it's destination vServer1. So this would be destination SVM01 dash peer vServer is, I forget what this one's called. Source. I guess I gotta spell it out. Source SVM Dr test. Should have made that a little easier. I will do that next time. What else do I need here? Peer vServer dash applications. I'm not sure what those other types are, but I will be interested to see what they are. SnapMirror dash peer cluster. Oops, peer cluster. The name of the cluster. Hit enter. Job succeeded. Okay, I peered it. So on the source cluster, accept the peer relationship. vServer peer accept. vServer is me. Dash peer vServer is okay, I think that's it. And then I hit enter. Okay, vServer peer accept. Job queued. So verify the SVM peer relationship is in a peered state. vServer peer show. Peered. Yeah, pretty interesting. Different subnet, creating a SnapMirror policy. So if the source and destinations are different subnets and you do not want to replicate the lifts, you must create a SnapMirror policy with the discard configs network option. Okay, so you create a policy that you exclude, so I will show you even though I'm not going to do it. So you would do SnapMirror policy, create vServer, source, dash policy, exclude lifts, type is async mirror, and dash discard configs network. And then I hit enter. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to, well, I'll create it. I don't need to use it. VM. Okay, so I have a policy now that will exclude networks, but I'm not going to use that one. Just wanted to show you. So now we have to create the snap mirror relationship. The SVM root volume must not have any Q trees. I'm not sure why. So you create a snap mirror relationship between the source SVM and the destination SVM by using snap mirror create. Replicate the data and all the configuration by setting the identity preserve option to true. Okay, on the destination cluster, you type snap mirror create source path. What am I doing wrong here? Snap mirror create source path. What am I doing wrong? Oh, you know what? If I could spell, it would be great, wouldn't it? Okay, so it's the destination, so it's VSO2. What is my vServer name? So this should be, it's not SVM02. It's source. I'm very confused now. Why am I not seeing my storage VMs? The SnapMirror source path should be source SVM Dr test. I'm not sure why that's not being listed. Source. Source. Dash dr test destination path. Oh. Hold on. I don't know why it won't show up. Why does SVM02? Source SVM -dr test destination vserver. Destination. Okay, destination type. Oops. Type dp dash throttle unlimited. Policy. Default. Schedule. Excuse me. Let me look at the schedules. What is a good schedule? Hourly. Hourly dash identity preserve true. Okay, that created it. Verify the resolution in uninitialized state by doing the snap mirror show. Uninitialized. Okay, let's get it started. Snap mirror initialize. And then we do the source, which is destination SVM01. And you see it transferring. There should not be a whole lot of data. So if I do a vol show up here, we should start to see volume showing up. Don't know why that didn't show up, but the storage VM peers was empty. There we go. Now it says 1. You know, it says not initialized healthy. So let's go back to the command line. Whoops, wrong command line. And check it. All right, it's snap mirrored and idle, so it's done. So now we should be able to go to storage VMs. Destination VM. Okay, let's go to, did it shut down on me? Let's do a vol show. Vol show. Let's make this a little bigger. Oh, look. There's my sifs and samvol1. So let's do vol show dash v server. Oops, source. So there's sifs, source root, and samvol. And if you look, there's sifs, source, and samvol. And I still have my original SVM here. So now I can do, let me try something. Let me join the sifs domain. Let me try something. Let's just say we wanted to what is my SIF server? I forgot. $25. So let me try. 92.168.1.25. Come on, Bubba. Give me some shares. 25. Okay, more choices. So I want to do Schaefer.local/administrator. Okay, it looks like it's going to give me, hey, SIF share source. So I've only got a gig of space on this, so I'm going to find those are big. That's not a good example. See what's in my Mongo folder, which is probably an ISO. I could put those 3 files in here. Mongo dump. Wow. My system is crawling. Oh, because I'm recording. Sorry, guys. It's you. So copy. Let's go back. 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 One more, I think. Yes. Paste. Oh. Meg. Okay. We're doing the files here. I keep waiting for something to show up, but there's no files. Okay, I got a copy done. So now we're going to do snapmere update. Okay, I transferred. So those 3 files should now go into, let's do this. Let's go to volumes. So this one, let's clone and say SVM Dr sifs. Whoops, I cannot spell tonight. Clone. Enable thin provisioning. Clone. Sorry, underscores. It's the second time I've done that. No, it said I could clone it, but I gotta do something special here. Let me see. So I need to do vol clone create vserver. So I need destination vol. I don't need volume yet. Flex clone, which is sifs. Parent vserver is destination. Parent volume is sifs. Sifs. Sorry, sifs. Okay, it saw that. Space guarantee. Oh, see, I want this to be an SVM02, SVM02. Flex clone, let's do DR. Sifs clone. Clone. I don't know what the snapshot would be. Dash snapshot. Parent snapshot. Parent snapshot. I don't know what the snapshot name is. Give me a break. Wow. That's a name. Okay, let's look at the destination, because I don't know what's going on here with, how am I going to figure that out? So there are no, so somehow I would need this. Okay, I just did it. Somehow, that's a crazy snapshot name to be able to do that. Now do show. And let's do, we need to do a SIFS. Create vServer SVM share name we'll do dr sifs dash path I have to mount that path first, don't I? So sifs, is it sifs mount? Let's mount something. Mount vServer SVM02 volume sifs. Nope, it's called SVM Dr sifs clone dash junction path SVM Dr sifs clone. Okay, so now let's map to cancel storage VMs. Whoops, SVM02. I think I created a SIFS on here. I hope I did. I am recording and I am talking. I should have checked that a long time ago. So this is 28. So let's go back here. Change this to, come on, 28, which is the destination volume. Ask me for my login. Come on. Come on. Use different accounts, so it's Schaefer.local/administrator. The passphrase. And there's dr sifs. And there better be. There better be 3 volumes in there. Well, I think I picked the wrong snapshot. I don't know why that didn't work, but it should have worked. Volumes. SIFs. copies. So that is the latest one. I did do 3329, right? Yes, I did. 3329. Let me see what the snapshots are now. Boom. Let's do a refresh. Refresh. $11.47. Did I just do that too fast? So now I need to go. Is there an overwrite? Shares. How is the folder empty? I don't know. This should work. This is supposed to be the volume. So I'm going to fail it over just because I can. Protection. I think I need to be on 01. So here we are. So now let's go to protection, overview. It is protected. Lag is 8 minutes. vServer. vServer. Start vServer. Destiny. So I need to get into here again. Get into here. Get into. So I guess 25 is the only thing serving data, right? I must have done the wrong share. That's all there is to it. I don't understand. Okay. Okay, let's go back to here. Back to here. So what about 21 doesn't need to come up? Okay. I just failed over, failed back. There's the, I'm going to have to erase some blank spots, but there is the final test. We created a new SVM, created a SnapMirror relationship. We failed over the services. We failed them back. Let's do a SnapMirror update, make sure SnapMirror's still in place. SnapMirror's back in place and updated. We cloned a VM from that DR. You have to put it on a different SVM, but you can clone it. And we proved that I connected to the wrong CIF share. And that's all I can think of. So good night, and thank you for watching.